I got to put some geotextile between here, and I'm going to put some gravel in between here. That's not gravel, that's really number 2 stone. It's big stone because it'll sink. And so I can start storing some of the tractor implements that are in the driveway right now. There's the mower deck for the John Deere. There's the rototiller, can go on either one, and then there's the box blade. I think there's a couple other things over there too that I just need to get out of the driveway and bring over here. I went and got a 3-point hitch triangle piece. I originally got it for the Kubota, but I think instead of putting it on my son's tractor, I put it on my mom's tractor. She has a John Deere wagon, but the 3-point hitch keeps hitting the wagon and tearing it up, so we're going to try to rescue the wagon as much as we can now. It was a dump wagon, and now I'm going to have to just turn it into just a wagon. Well, put a little bit of rock in there just to see how it was going to be. It's not going to be that hard. You can use the actual Robbie's tractor to get everything in there with the bucket. I might have to go in there and smooth it out. To do that, I'll have to put the box grader probably back on instead of the backhoe, but I'm assuming that rock will disappear. I'll get it to where it's nice and level in there to be able to park stuff, but I really wanted to put the implements out here out of the way, and putting on that gravel right there would be a good idea. I still want to get some once that sinks down a little bit, I'll probably put some stuff on that. I got some cloth, weed cloth, that I could put on that and then put more gravel on. I know that weed cloth won't last very long or do anything, but it should help a little bit. But that big stone right there, we'll see how long it lasts in the gravel. I didn't hardly really take any of the pile over here. It's still just as big as it was. So as we go along, you know, that's just a little bit. I'm gonna end up putting a little bit in front of the shed there on the ground, and then some in front of there, in front of the Connex, just to keep the weeds down and make it easier to get in and out. So we'll see how that goes as we update on this storage area. Next storage thing I have in mind, we got this old farmhouse that burnt down a long time ago, and it's weeded over in the floor. I pulled that up. It's got dirt underneath of it, but it's got a good foundation around it. We use it as a burn pit right there. I don't know if that's hurt the foundation or not, but I can't move that concrete. There's like 3 levels. There's 4 levels. There's this level with the busted up concrete on top of dirt. There's that, which is solid concrete, and then a step down to concrete there, and then this is even another step down into where we've been using as a burn pit. Thinking about go ahead and taking the original foundation, leveling it out all the way around, filling it up with gravel and, oops, my fingers, sorry about that, folks. Filling it up with gravel and cleaning it up, actually putting a building on there. I'll work on getting that cleaned up just to see how feasible that is. That's actually a perfect place because that's the southern sky right here, and those walnut trees are going to go away, so this actually will be getting quite a bit of sun, so I could use the storage as actually a solar array holder as well. So this is that. I already cleaned off some of it, and like I said, I pulled that up to see what was underneath of it. I'll get it all straightened back up, but the idea is to put something over top of it, a floor, concrete floor, something that will hold this 7,000 pound tractor I'm sitting on. And when I say 7,000, that includes the backhoe and the front end loader and everything else on it. So I already drove up in there, and the tractor actually fits all the way up in there and doesn't stick out. So lengthwise, going here to there would be fine. And it sits on the concrete part all together. So we'll just see how I got to do this with what I got. Again, we're doing with what we already have and buying as little as possible. Okay, so we got the deck boards out here. They were on the back porch, so leaving them out is not a bad thing. I've got stuff on them to keep them from bowing, staying straight, using 4x4s. Then we have all the other lumber in here. There are 24 sheets of that, 5 sheets of different widths, some half, some 5 or 7/16, some more than a half. They swelled up. And then there are 50 16-foot 2x6s. And we have 50 treated boards. Now some of them are being used for spacers. There's 10 of them as spacers there. The rest of them are here. There's 104 of these. Got 100, but there were 4 left over. So that's the lumber pile that we have going to build. I did shopping around and got prices cheaper. And these forks, well, they worked, but if you can see, that is bent. The bolt coming out the bottom is bent. So these forks are fine, but this is a very soft through bolt that it's got going on here. Looks like all thread with a piece of something welded on it. It needs a grade 8 bolt or something to stick through there and there. And they'll work. I mean, the tractor can only lift 1,500 pounds, and with those on, probably 1,100 pounds. They can do 12 sheets of the floor, tongue and groove flooring. That's I think it's 30 seconds. Do 12 sheets of that on these that are bolted down on the edge of the bucket. That's all it has. So I don't know how much weight that is, but that's it. I have to rev it up to about 2,500 on the to get it to lift that. But there's that. I know I don't have that center underneath there, but these are junk. These are good, but not good. So they're just going to be used for securing things or making corners good. These weight down. Those two are loose. I've already been pushing them back and forth so I can get to the 2x4s out there. The 2x6s are actually just on that board. Those two and those 2 boards. So most of the weight is coming down on those blocks, and those are all in a row. I know this isn't, but I can't move that now. I couldn't hardly move it before. So that's what we got going over here on the lumber pile. And then I got to get the tractor put away for the night, and I got to go in, probably get some more breathing medicine. It's hard to breathe for me. It's really humid out. Plus doing any of this work right here has just killed me. Well, of course I'm outside and it's raining, so I did do a measurement on the old house here. It's 32 feet wide and 22 feet deep there. So this side is the 22-foot side, and then along the back edge here is 32 feet. So we'll see what we can do. There is a considerable step down from where the concrete pad is into the next foundation. So I'll have to look at that. I am going to have to pull up all that concrete pad because it's busted up pretty bad. And then we'll go from there. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video.